Hey guys, it's Sean. Okay, we got a great workout for you here today. And this entire workout is going to be done, or nearly the entire workout's going to be done on a box, on a plyo box, or on a chair or a stool, whatever you have handy. But this workout was designed so that you could do the entire workout using nothing but a chair. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate it for you real quick. I'm going to run through the exercises, starting with an elevated push-up climber. You're going to take a push-up position on your box, okay? And you're going to do your push-up off the box, and then you're going to bring a knee up, and then push up, and then opposite knee, push up, opposite knee, okay? So that's the elevated push-up climber. Then we're going to do a bear crawl ladder, okay? So from a bear crawl position in front of your box, you're going to step up with the right hand, and then go back down, and then step up with the left hand, and go back down. Make sure you're climbing with alternating hand. So don't always be going up with the right hand. Go up with the right, and then go up with the left. Now, the further your feet are away from the box, the harder it gets. So the modification would be to move your feet forward. Okay, the closer your feet are to the box, the easier it gets. Okay? So you can move those feet forward, or you can make it really hard on yourself and extend the feet all the way back and do it like that. Okay? Either way is fine. Okay? Then we're going to do box squats. And for your box squats, you're going to take a squat stance, squat position with your feet. You're going to sit down on the box, and then you're going to explode off of it, jump off of it. Okay? Sit down on the box and then jump off of it. Okay, then we're going to do a plyometric push-up. Okay, so you're going to be on your box, and as you are on your chair, and as you push up, you want to try and hop off the box, okay, or off your chair. All right, and that's a plyometric push-up. Okay, and a modification for that would be to as you do your push-up, push off with just one hand and come up. And then push off with the other hand and come up. Push off with one hand and push off with the other hand, okay? And you might start off with one technique and adjust and modify to another technique during the course of the workout, okay? And then we're going to do a reverse bear crawl ladder. So you're going to be in a bear crawl position with your feet facing the box, and you're going to climb the ladder with the box. You're going to climb the ladder with your feet. And once again, you want to make sure that you're alternating your feet. So climb up with the right foot, then come back down, then climb up with the left foot, and come back down, okay? So make sure you're alternating lead feet, okay? And then finally, we're going to do a horse stance. And when you do your horse stance, you want those feet nice and wide with your feet running parallel to each other. So kick those heels out so that your feet are perfectly parallel to each other. And then you're going to sit down with your fists extended, sit down nice and deep, and you're going to hold this position for the length of the interval, okay? So we've got those 6 exercises, and we're going to be doing 30-second intervals with 15 seconds of rest in between each interval. And we're going to do a total of 5 full rounds, okay? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take position here. And I'll get the timer set. So once again, 30-second intervals, 15 seconds of rest, and 5 full rounds. And we're going to start here in 10 seconds. You ready? Go! Elevated push-up, mountain climber. Alternating those knees. Push up, pull that knee up. Push up, pull that knee up. You got 10 seconds to go. And rest. Okay, now we're going to do a bear crawl ladder. All right, you're going to climb that box, And the coaches are going to turn their boxes up to make it harder on themselves. You don't need to do that, obviously. Get ready and go. You're going to alternate lead hands each time. And remember, the further forward your feet are, the easier it gets, and the further back, the harder it gets. 1, and rest. Okay, now we're doing box squats. Okay, the lower your box is, the shorter your box is, the harder these get. So they're lowering their boxes. Get ready, go. Make sure you sit all the way down, okay? You don't want to just tap your butt on the box. Not that those aren't effective, they are, but specifically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to allow the muscles in the body and the glutes and the legs specifically to relax when you sit down, and then you're asking them to respond quickly, wake up and respond quickly by jumping off the box and rest. Okay, reverse bear crawl ladder. So you're in a bear crawl position, your feet are facing the box, and you're going to climb the box 1 foot at a time. Go. Now in this instance, the closer your hands are to the box, the easier it gets. The further away your hands are, the harder it gets. You're going both feet up and both feet down, and each time you climb that box, you're changing the lead legs. Very important. Don't just climb. Don't put your right foot up there. Rest. Don't just be putting your right foot up each and every time. Okay. Now we're doing a horse stance. All right. Face the cameras.
I think we forgot plyo push-ups.
Oh, now we're doing plyo push-ups. All right. Get ready and go. Try and come off that box. And remember, you can do this and then just bring one hand off the box as well. And if you have a particularly short chair or stool, you can do these from your knees effectively as well. Okay, so that's another modification on both of the plyo push-ups and the elevated push-up climber. You can do those with your knees on the ground. And rest. Okay, now we're doing a horse stance.
Weird.
Get ready and go. Watch those feet. Make sure your feet are running parallel. Make sure your stance is real wide, right? Real wide feet running parallel, and then sit down nice and deep, okay? And just hold this position, okay, for 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds to go. And rest. Okay, elevated push-up climber. And go. Make sure you're leading with the chest, okay, extending the chest forward as you go down. All right, and make sure that that your hands aren't too wide, okay? Two, one, and rest. Okay, bear crawl ladder. And go. And alternate lead hands each time. rest. We're doing box squats. Get ready. Go. So this isn't a high tempo move, right? You want those leg muscles to relax when you sit down, and then you want to explode off of the box. Keep your feet on the ground. So even when you don't, yeah, good. Don't rock back in your chair or on your box and pick up your feet when you're seated, okay? Rest, because that way you're using momentum as you rock forward in order to help. Okay, so we're doing a plyometric push-up here. Get ready, and go. And you can do rollbacks on these as well. You know, when you need a break, you can roll back, extend those hips back with your feet on the ground, and then come forward and start over again. And rest. Good. Okay. Reverse bear crawl ladder. Go. And rest. Okay, back to horse stance. Okay, this is your chance to catch your breath, right? Wide feet running parallel, and sit down. Go. Now the horse stance is a common exercise that's done in virtually every martial arts style around the world. This is one that they all use right here. And rest. And we used to have to hold it for 3.5 minutes. Hold that horse stance for 3.5 minutes. And the most advanced guys were doing it for 5 minutes plus. Go! Remember, you can do rollbacks here as you need to get that break. And rest. Okay, bear crawl ladder. Go! Now on these floors, these boxes have a tendency to slide, especially when you're coming at them from an angle like this. So what we've done is we've placed heavy dumbbells behind the boxes to keep them from sliding. If you have a similar situation with the chair you're using, you can place something behind it to keep it from sliding. And rest. Okay, we're on box squats. And go. Explode off the box. You want all of your effort to go into that explosion off the box. Okay, so you don't need to do these high tempo. The key is to focus your energy and explode off the box. If that means that you slow it down quite a bit and sit and let the muscles relax and then go, that's perfectly fine. Just focus on that explosion. Okay, we're on plyometric push-ups. And go. Remember, you can just bring one hand off as well. Alternate hands as you do these push-ups. And rest. Okay, reverse bear crawl ladder. And go. Make sure you're alternating the lead leg. All of these exercises are engaging the core. You know, this one in particular. Now, you might be feeling it in your shoulders as they get fatigued, your shoulders and your arms. But it's primarily a core exercise. But it certainly is great for the shoulders and the arms as well. Rest. Okay, we're doing a horse stance. And go. Everybody's physiology is different. So, you know, what your horse stance looks like is going to depend upon your personal physiology. You know, the basics are the same, but some people's feet will need to be wider than others. Some people may be able to sit a little bit lower and rest. Some people will be more straight up and down with their torso, and others may be leaning forward more. Okay, from the top, elevated push-up climber. What round are we on?
4.
Okay, starting round 4. Go! And rest, okay. Bear crawl ladder. Get ready, go. And rest. When you're doing your ladder climbs, make sure that that core is engaged. Everything should be contracted and tight as you climb. All right? Box squats. Go. Explode off the box. Five more seconds. And rest. Okay, we're doing plyometric push-ups. Go. Five seconds. And rest. Okay. Reverse bear crawl ladder. Go. And rest. Okay, we're on horse stance. Check your form, okay? Go through a checklist. Make sure you're seated as low as you can be. Go. You don't want to be lower than, the lowest you want to be is with your upper thigh parallel to the ground. Don't sink your butt down to your heels, okay? It actually gets easier when you sink that low. So you want to be, form about a 90-degree angle with your, no less than a 90-degree angle with your leg. And rest. Okay, we're starting our last round, guys. Elevated push-up climber. Now you should be feeling pretty fatigued at this point, so use rollbacks. Make modifications as you need to. And go. And rest. Okay, bear crawl ladder. Go. Keep everything nice and tight. Try and keep those hips from rolling. It's getting harder and harder. And rest. Box squats, guys. Box squats. Go. And rest. All right, last three exercises here. We got the plyo push-ups. Now these are going to be really, really hard at this point. Okay, so make modifications if you need to. Go. Five seconds. 1 and Okay, reverse bear crawl ladder. We're almost done. 2 intervals left. And go. And rest. Okay, this is it. We're finishing with a horse stance. And go. Hold that position. Now these types of isometric moves like this, you know, it helps to get the mind busy and take the mind off of the pain. So you can do a complicated math problem in your mind, or you can put together a grocery list, or think of make a list of things that you need to do for the weekend, or whatever the case may be. And time. All right, great job, guys. Great workout. You did really good. Now remember, you're not always, the quality of your workouts isn't always going to be top notch. Okay, all of us, we've got bad days and we have good days, and there can be a number of causes for those kinds of things. There's a lot of different variables that can affect the quality of an individual workout. But remember that one of those is the fact that as we age, it takes us longer to recover than it did, in our youth. One thing that I've noticed is that, when I was young, in my late teens and early 20s, it might be half a day before I start feeling soreness from a workout. And by the next day, I was extraordinarily sore. At my age, at 54 years old, almost 55 years old, I'll start feeling soreness, about 24 hours later, and then I'm extremely sore a day and a half later. Okay, so it takes a while for your muscles to recover as we age. So keep that in mind. You have these young people that are able to put themselves through extraordinarily intense exercise day after day after day after day. But as we age, that recovery time doesn't come quite as fast. Keep those things in mind. Diet is another one, right? How did you eat yesterday? If you went to a party and you ate a bunch of cake and sweets and stuff like that, and maybe had more than your usual intake of alcohol, the quality of the next day's workout is simply not going to be the same. Anyway, great workout, guys. You did good. Keep sticking with it, okay? Get it in every day. Be consistent, okay? Consistency is key. Establishing that habit. And make sure, especially during this time where we're in this shutdown, make sure you maintain that habit, because when the shutdown's lifted and we're able to come back to the studio again, it's going to be much harder to reestablish the habit of getting your workout in, okay? But if you've been doing it consistently each and every day, you won't have that problem. That won't be an issue for you. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye. See you later, and bye.